Welcome back, guys. It's Diamond 12. We're here on the second part of episode 6. It's technically episode 7 because we actually did, but we're still working on trucks, so it's part 2. Episode 7 Trucks Part 2. So for those wondering, probably won't noticing that node is darker than the others. Same with. Don't actually think I'm within render for it at the moment, but there's the same node back there. Those are a modded ore called thorium. It is radioactive. I believe actually it's technically more radioactive than uranium is. Let's see if final test. Okay, it's almost undressed. I'm gonna run this last little bit just to make sure up here it isn't radioactive. It shouldn't be, but just trying to make sure. So I've been zooping the tracks. Well, these just constantly, and then basically making a road to the steel factory. Might be bigger, might be smaller, don't know. But for the moment, with limited amount of what we got, this is what it's gonna be like. I'm gonna zoom 10 at a time. After this 10, I'm probably gonna turn. Actually, I have an idea. For the sake of just trying to get down here, I'll do 2-meter ones. Actually, should be fun. So we'll just put road barriers up. So turn-wise, I'm not gonna have anything in the center. I don't think. Hang on, I think let me delete those. Zoop. Foundations. Actually, no. There are probably an extra 2 down. Actually, that might be good. There we go. Doesn't glide the best, but does the job. I'll just break this wall so we can go on this side. Alright, yeah, so there we go. Alright, so both facilities are connected. This facility is the steel production, and then just whatever. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that gets the Caterium. both. So yeah, one is an enormous main base. Actually, it's a relatively small main base compared to some I've seen. But one's a main base. This one, steel production. This will produce hopefully a ton of steel per minute. Calculating at 337.5 steel a minute out of the foundries. Changing, of course, into, well, however much it wants. 50 steel pipes a minute. 28 28 steel beams per minute. Actually, two things are 28, so it's gonna be some fun times. Alright. I might have to expand this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to expand this. I was thinking I was going to have to. I just didn't know if I actually needed to or not. It needs to be too wide, so well, too wide per lane. So is there a fuel source? Fuel. I placed one of these the wrong way. There we are. So there'll be one tiny area up there that will basically house fuel and all of the logistics, moving things in and out of this room and potentially the railroad room above us, once it's, of course, built during the next stage. Because either I'll be moving the railroad stuff down here and up to wherever we ultimately have the storage at, which would mean I would have to restructure. I don't like the idea, but I'm already going to have to restructure this entire facility. Well, maybe not the entire facility, but there will be restructuring going on to this facility at some point. Mainly to this. Alright, let's go well, not redo, but make it larger. So, expand that. I don't know why it's like that. This is going to be a 2-lane highway at the moment. The 2 lanes should allow the vehicles to easily be on the road at the same time. Because the goal is to have probably down this way at least between 4 and 5 vehicles on here at a time. Should be enough like that. So it's gonna be asphalt. What the? You wanna play? We'll play. Frig. That's not good. We'll go play with the thorium then. Just so I can show you all that's radioactive. See? Thorium. Impure. Like, we'll go play with the thorium. The radioactive element that's in this area. Huh. I'll take it. Yeah, there's several radioactive elements in this game right now. And thorium is the most common, besides maybe uranium, but it might actually be even more common than uranium is at the moment. So, I somehow have to increase this place to 4 wide, and I have to increase the entire system 4 wide. Luckily, most of the system's already, actually I'd say about half the system's done. I've just got to exchange it to, alright, so fine. I'm just gonna be able to get back up here. This is a solid object. Maybe a little. Let's see how that would look. This might... I think it's fine, but... No, truly no. No. It's a 4-lane road? No. Oh, 2-lane, sorry, just 4 wide. Might increase our building to towards another one towards us, just so I have an even 4 lanes in 2 lanes in there. Because right now it's not even 2 lanes. It's basically 3 lanes, though. I can probably make do with 3 lanes. Well, if I ran out of concrete, that's a first. Because we've got this area blocked off because, well, yeah, that, but you might, someone might be fine. I'm literally just adding 1 extra tile. It's a work in progress, but when it becomes done, it will greatly benefit us. Let's go get some more concrete. The road would technically be done after I put these barricades down. It would be safe at least. The road still needs to get paved with asphalt, which that's gonna require concrete too. So I'll just need to get a pretty large supply of concrete before I go do that. And then I might paint the road, but I'm American, so you drive on the right, and should be, that's how you do it. So, yeah. The vehicles will be driving back to base on that road into the steel factory on the road I'm currently standing on. This will be what the road's made out of. There's a big one. This material is what the road will be made out of when it's completed. Ow. Oh, and it's chasing me. But it's locked on the other side of the barricade. It's kind of funny. Alright. So, ramps. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna tell the AI drivers is good luck. When they're turning, they'll have help. Because if they hit barricades, they won't fall off. Or at least they shouldn't. If they do, they're special and they shouldn't have done that. Alright. There we go. And then, besides expanding this should be good. Alright. Not 10, 4. Wanna fight? Let's fight. I'll eventually bring a chainsaw here and clear the trees off the road. Because the trees for me are making it a little hard to work. This would be where all the products get loaded, because one's a load, one's an unload station. Everything here should be load if it's built correctly, that is. And this facility is a facility that I just started building. Like the trucks are the only reason why I built a truck highway at the moment is just so I have an easier way to get over here. Speaking of trucks, where's the one truck? One truck I have is all the way back over there. Okay. So, power, 2, 3. I'll set power pole here. And try to get power. So if we can get power to the location, great. It would allow me to start working on the facility, because one of the reasons why I'm unable to do stuff is lack of power. There we go. That area should be powered now. Because yeah, that little line right there, that was me getting everything over here. So, now that the area is not powered, but at least, like, set up, we're good. Now I need to bring power from all the way there to there to connect those two, as well as a conveyor belt. Actually, 3 conveyor belts. And once I got everything there, it's gonna be easy. Before I operate the trucks and stuff, though, I need to make sure the ones over there have their system set up. Basically, that facility needs to be fully built up before I turn these trucks on, which means lots of concrete and lots of other stuff. Which means this facility has to be fully built as well. Like, my goal is to eventually bring one of my friends onto this. Maybe have him help, maybe not, I don't know. Basically, give him a tour of this facility. Not the best right now, but it has some stuff in it. Is this a solid object? Oh, it is. Do parkour on here. Alright. I need, pretty sure it's plates and some other stuff. So, this isn't even my most important factory. Right now, that's like the most important thing because it's giving me power. It's potentially going to be eventually a power plant. That makes sense. It has the chance to be a power plant in the future. That's if I decide not to move my... You know what? I think I'm gonna make it my backup. Y'all know how I mentioned earlier of I'm going to eventually probably have 2 to 3 power plants. So one would have been smaller than the others. One would be oil, and eventually down that road, one would be nuclear. If I ever get to that part. Going along that line, that smaller one would be a biomass power plant, and internally a large biomass plant. Organized and everything, just tons of biomass burners, all overclocked. So, if need be, if the systems were to go down, like I were to blow a fuse or something, it would not be running on this normal power grid. Actually, it probably won't be running at all until I would have to click it on and then have whatever power grids I need right next to it, and then just connect what I need to, restart it, and then do what I need. Why am I here? Hang on. Oh yeah, I ran out of concrete, that's what happened. Alright, so concrete might be an issue, but I need to, with power in hand basically, I need to start working on the steel plant. Okay, that makes sense why I'm confused. I'm like, I don't remember destroying the top 2 layers. I didn't. Yeah, I have 100% plates right now? Holy crap, that's the first time. Like, I believe that is truly the first time I've ever had 100% plates. Huh. One 100%, 100%. So, 5 of the... I don't know. 3, 6... 5 of the 9 are currently 100%. It was 6 of the 9, but I had to remove some of the other stuff. Nice little sneak route. No, closer to the edge so I can look over. Okay, that might be an issue. Do I want to do a 20 by 20? Yeah, I'm going to do a 20 by 20. I'm going to make this place rather large just so I have more room, A, for trains, and B, just so I can have a large factory and more room if I have to add anything. I don't even know how tall the other base is. Where are you running off to? You have nowhere to run. Let's go back to the base. Well, let's go back to the... I keep wanting to call these things bases, like in survival games. I'm just making a factory. I like factories. I have an idea for a place to put the... for a location... not location, for a building to put the space elevator on. Whenever I eventually build the building for... Hang on. Okay. Yeah, whenever I build the building for space elevator parts, which might actually be over there, west. That power pole just saved my life, I think. So yeah, whenever I build the space elevator parts factory, I might build the factory west, and then make it really tall, and put the space elevator on top of it. Tall and wide. I'm just going to this one because this gives me my fuel. I could have just drew, actually, no. Concrete. It's 8 concrete, right? 3 and 5, yeah, okay. That's almost full. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end the episode there. Well, once I place down the other wall, I'll end the episode. I'll probably do some extra minor stuff while I'm not recording. I might actually put the extra wall on like not do anything inside of it, but I actually might finish the base over here. I think it actually might be taller than this one over here. But nonetheless, I've got to wait for concrete and a lot of it, so can't really do much until I get concrete. What I might do is finish building this building and then get all of the conveyor lines to the location, but not hook them up. Because that would save some on-camera time, this deal. Because we're already behind schedule for streams, or at least what I wanted. Because today, well, now would have been when I wanted to start building space elevator parts. But to build the building, well, to build the factory for the parts, I need concrete. And for some reason, I'm only producing a very tiny amount right now. And I don't know why. Why is there a big one? Hi there. Would you like to be friends? That's a no. That's a no. Friggin' put the wall there. I wanna be your friend. Don't kill me. This is not how you treat your friends. That's not good. Well, hope you guys enjoy. I know I did. That thing just exploded. So, I'll see y'all next time while I fear for my life. Literally. It just killed me.
Pioneer, Pioneer, Pioneer.
Huh? Customize my character a little bit while I'm at it. Alright, so I didn't even know early access people got stuff. This is cool. Alright, hope y'all enjoy. I know I did. Until that spider tried to come kill me. Well, not tried, it did. So, yeah, hope y'all did enjoy. I did. See y'all next time. Hopefully get some stuff done.